אחלה. אז תמר, אני רואה שיש לך בית קסום. אני צודקת?
כן, נראה לי. כאילו הרצפה קסומה זה בטוח.
וואו, ממש. איפה זה? זה קרוב אליי, לא? קרוב לרובע.
נכון, זה לא רחוק. אני ליד רחוב ברוך ספיר, זה רחוב זה הרחוב שהוא חסן לשוק הפשפשים.
כן, כן, כן. אז את סמוכה אליי.
כן, אז זהו, אני גיליתי שאת גרה ברובע רק בשיעור הקודם. אז למה? היה איזה קטע שהפסקת ללמד בנעים בימי שישי, חשבתי שזה בגלל שאת גרה רחוק. אז את בעצם גרה ביחד?
רחוק, ואז כשנראי הייתה בת חודשיים עברנו לכאן, חזרה.
אוקיי. אז זה חדש, כאילו יחסית.
כן, 10 חודשים. קיבלתי משהו מוזר. כן, ואני היום הלכתי למיק, קניתי קפה, וראיתי שגם קפה אדם מכין קפה, ואנשים, כאילו זה קצת מוזר, מרגיש לי מוזר שאנשים מתחילים לחזור.
כן.
אנחנו עוד לא, כאילו עדיין המספרים מוזרים, אבל זה, מצד שני זה היה נחמד לראות דברים חוזרים.
נכון.
יש כאן מישהי שרוצה שהדברים לא יחזרו?
אני.
מה זה?
במידה מסוימת אני.
למה?
במידה מסוימת.
מה עושה לך טוב כרגע?
כי אני בגלל שכאילו אני עובדת מהבית, ופתאום זה מאוד נעים. מצד שני, אני מתגעגעת, כאילו, אני מתה לחזור לשגרה, ואת יודעת, להתלבש לעבודה וכאלה, ולראות את אנשים. אבל אני גם חוששת, כאילו, בעיקר אני רוצה שעצמאים, אני דואגת לאחותי, אני רוצה שעצמאים יחזרו לעבוד, כי זה מזעזע בעיניי. מצד שני, פתאום יש לי זמן לעצמי, איפה יש לי זמן לעשות ספורט ב5:30 בערב?
אני פשוט יצא לדבר עם אנשים היום, כי יותר אנשים יצאו, ובאמת שמעתי כמה הערות כאלה של חבל. אבל חבל בקטע שכאילו שקט מסוים מסתיים, maybe we should switch to English. We are discussing how everything is slowly, gradually returning. But I'm curious to see if anything will really go back to being the same. Or maybe it will go back to being the same, but it'll just take a while.
I think everything gonna be the same, like in a day. We won't even notice it, and it will be the same. And for me, the thing that like make me sad that in the past few days I could go to the beach and just see the waves, see the water during during daytime, and we were be able to be like in quiet. I read a book. I worked also, but it's not the same. It's not the same intense, you know?
Wow. Yeah.
So it makes me sad. It makes me a little bit sad it reflects how my life look like in regular days.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening. There's some kind of reflection on our regular life. And I'm hearing from like the biggest complaint I got today from someone who has quite strong opinions. He was saying that he's literally scared because he is living so peacefully right now with the quiet, and he's realizing that that the noise and the trucks and the horns and the people, and that it makes him very agitated. And I can understand, I can appreciate it. Hi, Chen.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
I missed you.
Trying to keep up.
Good, good.
Yeah.
So yesterday I was talking about kind of resetting. Today is day 8. That means that you have completed 1 week out of 2. Yeah, exactly. So big pat on the back. Exactly like this. You should be doing that totally. And what I was talking about yesterday was that it would be good. Wait, actually, I'm going to wait a second with that next sentence. 1 second. I'm sure that I see a lot here, and Megan. And hey, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
We were just chatting about how now that we're very slowly here in Israel, edging out of the quarantine very slowly. Like we're not. They just extended the how far you can leave the house. That's what they did. Pretty much, and a few stores can open, and but you have to walk around with a mask. Anyway, it's slightly changing today, and so we're realizing that this period of time is going to end. And we were just talking before you showed up about the bittersweetness of the whole thing. How there's something peaceful right now. And
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
It definitely makes you appreciate things a lot more.
Right. Yeah. So what I was saying just a moment ago. Hi, Bezalel.
Hey, dear.
How are you?
I'm ready for you.
I'm good. I'm good. I am thinking about starting your 2nd week. And what I was hoping that you guys did today or will do today is look at your PDF. If you have been checking off the PDF squares, then you're probably pretty solid, right? Because that really keeps you on track. You've got like also seeing lots of tick marks, that really helps. Like just the visual of lots of tick marks, then it's very, very motivating. Research has been done on that, by the way. But I know what it's like to have this thing that's on the fridge and completely ignore it. Or if you didn't print it out, then you're completely ignoring it. Or maybe you wrote it out for yourself. So I encourage you to take a step back, reset, and really think about, look at the PDF, think about the PDF, see if you have actually been living up to your standards of what you want from this challenge. And I'm kind of dark, maybe I should. And then see also if you need to tweak anything, because if you need to tweak anything, now is the time to shine. I have to tweak a few things, by the way. I did sit down and I did reflect, and I had to tweak a few things. I had to up my water. I had to lower my carb and up my protein. I still eat a ton of vegetables. I'm good with that. So if you guys want to share anything about tweaking, say something. Very good. Nobody wants to tweak anything.
Oh, I would share. I would share.
I was just gonna say, then you guys are gonna tweak, but you're gonna do it secretly. But I love that you're gonna share. Tell me.
Okay, so actually I do see improvement since we've started, to be honest. And I'm not the kind of guy to see the changes, you know me. We've been working out together one-on-one for a long time. So I do see change because it's every day. Who thought?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, the regular, less sugar, more protein, as far as tweaking.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy. I'm cool. I'm okay. Like it's working out.
That sounds good. It sounds good. Okay, well, I'm excited to hear. I really want you guys, actually, if you guys can post this on the Facebook and encourage people to tweak and talk about the tweaking and support, then do that for yourselves. If you don't want to do it for someone else, do it for yourselves. And I meant to post this amazing shake that I made, and I will do that later because it's just a ton of celery and bananas and coconut. And I cannot believe how good it is. That's all it is. All right, guys. Day 8, cardio and core. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 50-10 is not a time that is that's crazy. Okay, you can totally handle it. The exercises themselves, you are going to see that it's up a notch. In addition, we have a lot of exercises. Okay, so we have 25 minutes straight work, 0 break. 25 minutes, 50-10, no break. Then we have a Tabata, and then we have 30s. 25 minutes of 50-10. That's already upping it a notch. We begin with air squats, which means just regular squats. Okay, let's get on up. In 10 seconds, we have air squats. I want you to take a close look at how I am not sweating right now.
Mute us.
Yes, right. Okay, start those squats. Thank you for saying that. Mute. Okay, start those squats. And I want your squats to really make sure with your squat that you are sitting back at your heels. Back at your heels. Squeeze the booty, squeeze the abs. Every time you go up, squeeze booty, squeeze abs. And I close the rib cage on every lift. We're warming up here. A lot of you guys know that this is one of my favorite warm-up exercises because we pretty much get everything in. We've got our hip joint, we've we knees, we've got our ankle, we've got our shoulders, if we're moving our arms. And it is. Next up, we have postural squat, so it's going to be the same exact thing, except with our hands behind our head, also known as prisoner squats. Sometimes when I say prisoner squats, I feel like people are going to be scared of it, so I often call it postural squats. Notice that my legs are slightly wide. What I like about this is that we plank a lot, we hold our phones a lot, and we're on our computers a lot. And some of us are holding kids. So whether in our body or out of our body, but this is important. One of the most important exercises. And if you just do it in the middle of your workday, you're just sitting down and just placing your hands behind your head and really stretching it out, it could really, really, really help you out. Okay, so instead of always pulling forward. Get walk into a push-up and stand. So stand at your mat, so you're looking at your mat, squat it down, push up, walk back, and stand. Squat it, push up. Of course, you can do the push up on your knees. That's totally fine. On your knees or on your toes. I'm gonna pick up my pace a little bit. Those first two exercises really got me going. So I feel like I can push a little harder. Eight seconds. I have to say, 2, 1, I'll tell you in a second, we have mountain climbers. I have to say, working out every day is something that I'm used to. So we're going for the climbers, and of course you can walk them. But I have been through periods of my life where I didn't work out or I worked out very little. And I kept my muscles up and my body fat low just because of the way I eat. So I'm saying this only because Betsares said something really important, like working out every day, you can really see a difference in the physique. But 99% is what you eat. Ooh, someone's trying to come in. Michelle, there she is. Good. Okay, 2, 1. We have a sumo quarter burpee, which means that your hands are gonna be on the floor. You're gonna bring your feet out, sumo, and then back together. So, sumo, back together. And if you wanna walk it, you walk, 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 and switch the leading leg. So, I'm really trying to explode forward. So I'm really bringing my feet all the way forward, maybe trying to get my heels next to my pinky, and then back. A little bit more explosive. All right, onto your back, except those of you who are modifying, you are going to do a single side bird dog. Right arm and left leg, don't switch. Everybody else, almost sit up. So, legs are bent, hands behind your head, almost sit up and down. Almost sit up and down. Pausing for a moment. Pausing for a moment, and then down. But when I did go through those periods of working out less, even if it looked good, like I was still muscular, I looked strong, I wasn't as strong. The difference is incredible. So those of you who are modifying, just switch side. And those of you who are with me, so you're going to lift your shoulder blades up as far as you can, side to side. So it's not a crunch, you're further up, and then it's side to side. I'm completely off the floor until my middle back. Side to side to side. And if you start dropping down, I want you to catch yourself, pick up, and go back. Pick up and go back. Catch yourself, guys.
Wow. If you are really picking those shoulder blades up, then you should be on fire right now. Don't let those shoulder blades drop.
All right, moving on. So jump low squats. If you are not going to jump, then you are just gonna go for sumo squats, just sumo squats. Otherwise, we're gonna just stay really low on the squat, really low. Otherwise, if you're not doing that, you're just gonna go for sumo squats, kind of pulsing it out. And this is what I do want you to try and do. So I'm keeping my knees bent, I'm picking up my pace, staying as low as I can while keeping my back flat. So I can go lower, but then I won't be flat. So you want to get to the point where you're almost about to round your back. So you're going to continue what I'm talking about. That's exactly where I urge you to really take this opportunity and work on what you are consuming. Work on that. Drunken chicken, you can do it like so, side to side, or you can join me. I'm going to show you modification again. Side to side, or you join me. Good job, you guys. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. My legs and my booty. Oh, double down burpees. So I need you to really listen up here. If you are modifying, you are going to walk, and push up and stand. Otherwise, join me. We go down, in, down again, in, jump it up. So double down, jump it up. Your abs should be on fire. Abs on fire. Walk this out. If you can, those of you who are modifying, if you can, get the push-up in. Pushing through. Abs. Ooh. Stay right here. Stay right here. On your left knee or on your toes. Right leg on the right elbow. Drop it down. Do not go low and bring the leg back. Don't go low. We already really worked on our chest yesterday. This is how small I want it. And back. Only the right leg. Don't switch. Only the right leg. My wrist is kind of bothering me, so I sometimes go onto my fingers. I don't recommend it. If you can, don't touch the floor on the way back. I'm just quickly reminding you, the left knee, okay? You're modifying, you're on your left knee. We switch sides. Mini push-up, okay? We have been working chest. I don't need you to work chest today. We're just hitting the arms a little bit. The point is core. The point is core. Which is why you can make it tiny, almost microscopic. Then I'm good with that. What I want is neutral spine. Keep it going. small. Woo! Good. Good, good. Remember how I just showed you I was dry? I'm no longer there. Okay. Ooh, why isn't this telling me? All right, quickly, we go into switch climbers because I couldn't find what was next. Switch climbers means that I touch the floor every time with my front leg. Touch, 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 touch. If you are walking this, back, forth, okay? Walk it or switch it. Oh, damn it. I just saw something horrible. If you guys have the workout in front of you, then you just saw the same thing. Damn it. Your trainer has lost her mind. What I try to do is get my foot as far forward as I can. Guys, we're doing that again, damn it. Your trainer has lost her mind. Let's go. Elvis has left the building. Woo! I hate switch climbers. I hate them. They're almost like quarter burpees for me. That's probably why I did it twice in a row. I lead by example. When people tell me they hate burpees and I tell them to do them, I expect the same thing of myself. Oh, wow. This is not like climbers, guys. If this is not kicking your ass, then you're doing regular climbers. This, you should be switch, switch, switch. Oh, onto your back. Modification is a steady side plank on your knee or on your toes. Otherwise, just turn to the right and pulse. Just pulse, right? Just pulse to the right. Shoulder blades up. Don't go down, don't go up. It's a tiny, tiny little movement. Without touching your shoulder blades to the floor, without sitting up. I want your chest bone looking to the right. Those of you who are modifying, you're not moving, it's a steady plank on your bottom knee or on your toes. Try to keep that left elbow open. Oh, we switcheroo. We switcheroo. Oh, no, everybody get into a side plank. Get into a side plank. Quickly, quickly, onto our forearm. We're all gonna rotate. On our right forearm, we rotate. And then we do the other side. Keep it going. So I'm going to dig into my rotation. I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna look back, and then lift it up. I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna look back, and then I'm gonna lift it up. Keep it going, don't speed up. I suggest that if anybody has any sensitivity here, you absolutely drop your leg like so. Bottom leg bent. Come out of that shoulder blade. Good, now we switch. So those of you who are modifying, go on to the other side for a steady plank, and we're gonna oblique crunch to the left. Oblique pulse to the left. Remember, we don't go down all the way, we don't go up, we are staying in this tiny range of motion that is all about just bringing that rib cage down to the pelvis. Close that connection. Trying to keep the right elbow open so we're not here. Without touching your shoulder blades to the floor. And then we hop into a side plank rotation on our left forearm right after this.
and then we have something absolutely horrible. Just saying that so you know you're badass. Okay, side plank rotation. Oh, beautiful. Okay, coming out of that left forearm, on your knee or on your toes. Come out of that left forearm, push it into the floor. Remember, I hold that rotation for a moment. Lifting my booty up a bit, holding the rotation. Oh. Try not to hold your breath here. So if you want to be super accurate, exhale as you rotate. However, this is one of those exercises where you're really working all the time. So if you're just flowing your breath, then I'm good. I'm good. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. Told you guys something horrible was coming. Switch climbers coming up. Same thing we did before, twice in a row. Switch climbers. Let's do this. Don't give up. Don't give up, guys. You got this. I want you full on, full power. Day 8. This is the beginning of your second week. Your job is to smash this challenge. That's your job. I never called it the 14-day easy peasy. I called it the 14-day transformation challenge. That means we have to do these awful switch climbers. Woo. If it's easy, it is not a transformation. Just remember that. If it is easy, it is not a transformation. Again. Walk it or jump it. Get your foot as far forward as you can. That's where your abs are activated. If you are super slow here and really walking it, I don't care. As long as it is as you are pushing you. Every once in a while, I hop onto my fingers because of my wrist. And then I try my whole hand again. Just listening to your body. Oh, wow. My legs are not responsive. Oh, wow. Okay, if you survive that, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, get onto your forearms. Onto your forearms. Your right knee is going to touch your left elbow. And then back. Also here, if you can, don't touch your foot to the floor if possible. So touch and go back. If you are not doing this, you're gonna put your right knee on the floor, kind of diagonal, and then bring it back. You can touch your knee to the floor every single time, those of you who are modifying. If you can, touch, touch. Wow. Guys, we have the other side. We have 4 minutes before a break. We're almost at 25 without a break. Other side. Let's do this. Other side. Exhale. As you come forward, it will help you because it can really contract your abs properly. So here it does count. Exhale. I got a few comments privately talking about how the breathing can be hard. That's why I do invite you, especially when you're muted. So what do you care? You're muted. Go like this, like I do. I don't even do it on purpose anymore. Okay, 10 mountain climbers, full burpee. That means we run for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop it down. Burpee. Go, 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 go. 10, 1 burpee. 10 climbers, 1 burpee. Sprint the climbers, keep your butt low. Sprint it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Drop it, walk the burpees. You do not have to jump in any workout. Keep it going. Sprint those climbers. Oh, 2 minutes and a break. Postural squat jumps. Like the warm up, just a jump. If you're not jumping, you're just doing what we did in the warm up, which is this. If you are jumping, it's this. Keep those elbows back. I want you to really take this time and remember why I switched the name to postural. Take your time, focus on the chest opening up. Shake your way back on the landing. On fire. Oh my God. Prisoner burpees. Oh, that means we're doing a burpee into that last exercise we just did. So burpee into that. Burpee into, let me just show you the modification real quick. Those of you who are modifying, you put your knees down, you push up, you come forward, your hands squat. You do not have to jump. You got this, don't give up. Smash it, smash it. Oh. 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 Okay, you're on a break. Take a sip of water. So, if your breathing is normal, then we need to talk. Then we have unfinished business, man. If your breathing is normal, oh, there's only one person in this whole place right here that can have normal breathing, as far as I'm concerned. And if you don't know if it's you, it's not, okay? You should be out of breath, getting ready for your Tabata. 2 exercises. We have 4 minutes. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, you have 8 minutes till we're done. So 4 minutes Tabata, and then we have 30s. So the Tabata, I just wanna explain the 2 exercises. Water's amazing. Water's amazing, guys. I love when you guys agree with me. Okay, this is your killer commando. You are going to do this on the right. Then you're gonna do the other exercise. And then the next time we do the killer commando, you're gonna switch, so do not alternate. This is what it is. Off of your knees looks like this. Okay, if you're doing it on your knees, it looks like this. Right arm, left arm just kind of went with the flow. Put the left down, put the right down. Again, right arm, and otherwise you're just doing it on your toes. That's the first exercise. Then we're gonna go on to a balance sit-up. We've done this before, which is this. Okay, just making sure you can see. It's this. Okay, the point is the pressure of your back on the floor on the way down. Those of you who are not doing the balance sit-up, we're going to stand similar to, I think it was actually day one. Similar to day one, you stood up and you did tap backs instead. That's what you're doing if you're modifying. You're not even doing the commandos. The reason is because you've been planking enough today, and I'd rather you work your cardio. That is the reason. Okay. Let's do this in 10 seconds. Killer commandos. Right arm. Right arm. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Right arm up. So look how my left is just kind of going with the flow. My right is what pushes me up. Your job, your sole job here is to really keep your pelvis steady. So it's all about control. This exercise is all about control. Those of you who are modifying, get up. If you have back problems, get up. Don't do the balance sit up. And if you're ready to join me, it's this. Applying pressure from your low spine into the back, so it's your abs pressing down. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I upped this a notch. I am no longer placing my feet on the floor. Do not do that if you have back problems. Okay? If you have back problems, you place your feet on the floor, bent legs every single time. Left arm, killer commandos. Left. My right arm is just leading the way. The faster I go, let me just tell you, this isn't like a regular plank. The faster you go, the harder you work. However, if that means that you're going to start moving your back and pelvis, then you have defeated the purpose. Onto your back. Peeps who are modifying, onto your tap backs. So again, I'm going to stress this. If you do not have back issues, you have strong abs, you are going to move on to this exercise that I'm doing. I have upped it a notch. Do not up it if there's back issues. So let me just remind you, this is the original exercise. You put your feet down every single time when you lie down. Now, I'm going to make this next one harder for myself. Right arm leads the way. I'm going to squeeze my legs together. I'm squeezing my legs together and keeping my pelvis steady. The further out your feet go from each other, the wider your base, the better you're balanced, which means you need to work your abs less. So if I have my feet close together, I have to work a lot harder. Onto your back. Onto your back. Let's go. So if you were doing the regular version of this, your feet are on the floor now. You can close to your back and then you come up. If possible, your feet never touch the floor until they'll be back pressed into the floor. Oh. Okay, last time for the killer commandos. I'm reminding you that these last 2 rounds, I'm squeezing my legs together to make it harder for my core. It's up. It's up. Tuck your tailbone in. Tailbone in. Oh, Last 20 seconds. I'm going to really extend my legs forward. Do not do this if you have back issues, because I need more. I need more here. So I'm gonna extend and come up. I'm gonna press my back into the floor. Press, press, and release. Sip of water if you need it. We're moving on to the 30s, and then you're gonna be done. Done, 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 done. In 4 minutes, not right now. Don't get your hopes up. 1 second. You know, I'm working hard when I start singing. You know, it means like my brain already is mush. Okay, 30s. We don't need to talk much except those of you who are modifying the last 2 exercises. No, you're modifying half of it. Okay. We need to talk about the modifications. So the first thing we're going to do is a wide plank. Also here, if you have any back issues, you hold a regular high plank on your hands. If you have wrist issues, you just hold a plank on your forearms. Okay, don't go into your joints, guys. My job is to protect your joints. Okay, your job is to take my advice on that stuff. Okay. So a wide plank would be this. I'm showing you what I'm going to do. Anybody with a healthy back, strong abs, this is what you're going to do. I'm bringing my hands way forward, and this is my wide plank. And I'm going to really crunch my abs. Okay, we're just going to hold it like that. No break. We stay here, and then we're going to bend our knees. Okay, that's the first 2 exercises. Everybody else, if you are shoulder injury, back injury, don't do it. Just hold your plank, and then you're going to bend your knees. Okay, those are the first 2 exercises. Then we all go into a low plank and just hold. Okay, you're trying not to take a break. 30s means there are no breaks, so we're trying to slow it. Then we go into a pulsing crunch with the legs up, and this is what I want to talk about. You don't have to remember this, I'm going to say everything, but it's important that you see first, pulse. But if you are modifying, and by the way, when the next exercise immediately is just a side-to-side crunch, so you don't set. If you are modifying, you're going to pulse your bridge, then you're going to alternate legs, then, so these are 2 exercises, then when I say single leg open, then you stay in the bridge and open your leg to the side just a little bit, and then switch on the next exercise. Okay, open, single leg open side, that is the modification. Everyone else, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, it was just very important for me to talk about the modifications. Okay, so you guys just need to listen to me. Unless you have the workout in front of you, then you're good. In 10 seconds, we're going for the wide plank, okay? Please be safe here. Wide plank or regular plank, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to get through this. So I'm not going to take a break for a minute and a half until we flip over onto our back. Stay tight, stay tight. Remember, there's no break intervals. Now I'm going to bend my knees. Extend, please note that I'm not moving anything but my knees. That means my butt stays in the plank. If it's not clear, all you need to do is look at me. I'm doing exactly what I'm asking you to do. Everything is steady. Close the rib cage. what I'm gonna do once the beat goes off, I'm just gonna place my forearms simultaneously on the floor. You can, of course, go one at a time. So I'm just gonna go like that, and there I am in a low plank, tucking my tailbone in, closing my rib cage. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. In just a few moments, we are going to flip over into that pulsing crunch with our legs up. Those of you who are modifying, you're gonna pulse your bridge. And those of you who don't wanna lift your legs don't have to. Keep it going. Squeeze your legs together, hands at the base of your skull, and crunch it, crunch it. So I've talked to you about this before. I cross my arms over. Sometimes I bring them to the base of my skull. You just need to do what's best for you. And I need to do what's best for me whenever, right? It changes. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze. You should be lifting your pelvic floor, pressing your thighs together. So from here, those of you who are doing the bridge, then just alternate your legs, and everyone else crunch side to side. Legs don't change. You should not be moving your lower body. You should be squeezing your legs and just a little bit down and up. A little bit down and up. Legs don't move. In fact, what I'm trying to do is touch my elbow to the thigh. And from here, we are going to go for sit-ups. So, modification is the bridge, yep, single leg open. Those of you who are modifying, you don't switch side yet. The next exercise is just a pulsing bridge. The last exercise is switching sides. By the way, if your sit-up looks like this, that's okay. Now, so pulsing bridge for the modification. Now, everyone else, we're gonna roll up halfway. Straight legs, pause, come down, one vertebrae at a time. Pause, always reaching for the ceiling, keeping your feet on the floor. Keep your feet on the floor. I'm saying that again, it's so important. If you're not reaching for the ceiling, then it's okay. You might be modifying by bringing your hands forward. Okay, modification is switching the leg with the side open. Otherwise, we are in the single leg straight. Leg stretch to the end. Get the shoulder blades way up. Switch, switch. I'm gonna make it harder by pushing my leg forward with my hand. Push, 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 push. Wow. Okay, if you do that push with the hands, then that hurt. That hurt. All right. Let's stretch. Let's stretch a little. Are you guys doing what I'm doing? You're kicking off your, I love it. Isn't that the best, kicking off your shoes? All right, so feet together. Lift your chest up. Wait, what was that? I love it. Okay, so we're sweating. In a nutshell, we're sweating. Get your chest up, drop your knees. If you're sweating, you did it right. You did it right. And then we're just going to rock side to side for a moment. So I'm closing my knee, and then both hands are on the floor, and then I switch. Close both hands. So we're really stretching out the core. The hands, it's not that they're just hanging out. What I'm doing is I'm pressing them down and turning my chest to look back. So you should feel a twist in the obliques. If you have a sore back like me, because I have a carrier on me all the time, then that felt really good. All right, straighten the legs, flex them strongly. If you don't feel like you can have a straight back, then I want you to kind of bring your booty back or even sit up on something like a pillow. And then just bring your hands way back. Hold it here. Open the rib cage up. Imagine there's a big ball just sitting here on your knees. And then exhale, come over that imaginary ball, bringing your navel in towards your spine. Let's hang out here for a moment. I don't care what you're holding on to, if it's your toes, if it's your knees, it doesn't matter. But I want you to relax, really hold on, and then relax your neck and shoulder blades. And gently release the hands and come up one vertebrae at a time. Let's do that postural pose that we talked about, bending your knees, hands behind the head, really press back. And then turn your head into the left hand and close the rib cage down. So it's not this, it's very gentle into the stretch. Knees are parallel to each other. Inhale, up and back, center. Exhale, soften and turn. So I'm softening the rib cage in. Again, center, up and back, press back, and release. And once again, let's get into the butterfly pose. Placing our hands on our knees. I'm going to have a profile too. Placing hands on knees, press into the knees, lift the chest, and then drop back, letting yourself really fall here, chin to chest. Let's do that one more time for each. Up and drop. And release. Really good job. I just want to make sure you guys are clear on how awesome you are. You just did 25 minutes of work straight through, okay? And then you did a Tabata and then 30s of all abs. 25 minutes of really intense work. Way to go. Way to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was
Thank
just
you.
unmute you guys. Unmute.
Thank you, Dee.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, I really, also on Facebook, I really want to know how you guys are tweaking things. I'm taking you guys very seriously. All right, tweak things. Eat your veggies, drink your water. I'm tweaking things.
Ciao.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
ביי, די, תודה.
תודה רבה רבה. Bye, guys.